Hi everyone, welcome to Three Elks in a Lodge. It's another special edition for a special convention, the bonus episode.
Bonus time.
To my left, I have.
I'm the incoming District Deputy Grand Exalted Ruler for the Orange Coast District. My name is Brian Baker.
Okay, and I'm Travis Winrow, past Exalted Ruler from Newport Harbor Lodge number 1767.
And I'm Dan Brees, past Exalted Ruler, Santa Ana Lodge 794, and the Merchandise Chairman for the convention.
Okay, and this special edition for this special convention, this is the bonus episode, everybody. All right, so just getting going. What's some of the things that we do still have going right now? We're talking about...
So we're talking about the bus first. Yeah, the bus going on. So on Tuesday, we've got the bus trip. And on the bus trip, let's just check out my notes here real quick. The bus is going to be leaving at 8:30. And it's critical that you get there by 8 because at 8:30, the wheels are rolling and it's gone. So 8 a.m. is when you need to be there. It's not going to wait, is explicitly what the chairman told me. Make sure to bring your caps because they are going to have a light selection of beverages, and they're also going to be playing some games on the bus as they're going from lodge to lodge to lodge. The bus is, at this point, it looks like it's going to be on the side of the hotel. They have that their first stop at Mission Viejo Saddleback Valley, they're going to be having donuts and bagels. And then once they make their way over to Santa Ana Lodge, they will be doing burgers and hot dogs there. And then they'll continue navigating through the lodges and eventually land at Fullerton, where the ticket will include their Taco Tuesday meal. And so all three of those, as most of you already know, are included in the ticket price. If you want beverages at any of the places, obviously that's a little bit extra. But it's going to be a fantastic time, and they plan to get back at 7 p.m.
All right, thanks, Brian.
Long full day.
Yes, definitely. Just remember, like Brian said, make sure you're on time, okay, for that bus.
And the best thing that I love about the bus tours, especially when you go to a convention to do a bus tour, is you meet so many people from up and down the state, right? Like, it's just a great opportunity.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so further information of other things going on. Hey, Dan, could you walk us through the information we got going on for the golf and maybe get into the Walk-A-Thon a little bit?
Yeah, sure, I'd be glad to. The golf tournament was a popular item. It's sold out.
That's awesome.
We have 95 golfers showing up at Dad Miller Golf Course on the day before convention opens, so Tuesday, May 6th. And it's going to be a fun day. They've got all kinds of mulligans for sale when you check in. You can have a shot at winning $2,000 if you get a hole in one of the hard three holes. That's the only reason I'm sorry I'm missing the tournament, because I was pretty much a lock for that hole.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You know, at least everybody else has it.
I've seen you do it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's so you're welcome. What else we got? The Walk-A-Thon. Yeah, Mark Shawwecker, the current Exalted Ruler at Santa Ana, is going to lead the Purple Pig Walk-A-Thon, and it's going to be at 6:30 in the morning.
Okay.
Yes, it's in 6:30 a.m. You're going to meet out in front of the hotel lobby entrance by the water fountains. Mark's going to lead everybody on about a 1-mile walk, and he'll bring you back in time to get back to your room, freshen up a little bit, so you're not all hot, sweaty going into the day's activities. And so it's going to be a fun time to raise a little money for Purple Pig. And Mark said, if you just can't make it for some reason,
Because it's at 6:30 in the morning.
yeah, that's mainly, yeah. Or depending on what you do the night before, and it's 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
He's more than happy to accept donations on behalf of Walk-A-Thon.
Yeah, I remember, right? Yes, you could donate. You don't really...
You don't have to walk, but if you want to start the day off with a nice little walk, get some of your steps in for the day, meet by the fountains.
Okay, got it. No, by the fountains. Other things, talking about lobbies and stuff like that. What's going on with the registration?
Okay, so registration. First off, for everybody, the cancellation window has closed. If for some reason you can't, you're not going to be able to make the dinner or a luncheon or something like that, we will have one of those standard ticket exchange boards that are up. You come, you make a little note on a sticky, you put it on the board, and then if somebody else is looking for example, for a president's dinner reservation because they didn't get it and you've got an extra one, then you two will connect and get that handoff. We're not really involved. We're just giving you a board to be able to try and help you make that connection. Mm-hmm. The on-site registration, we will have that for folks who need to do a convention registration. Just a reminder, if you're going for a ritual or you're going to watch the ritual, you do need to register as well. Registration is going to be starting on Tuesday, and the same time that registration is opening for when the merchandise is going to be opening. I'm sure Dan will talk a little bit about that. They are in the Marquee Ring, and which is sort of right when you walk down the long hallway from the lobby. It's straight ahead. We'll have some signage up and everything, but that'll be there. Also, the other thing that we have is we will have a universal digital evaluation and feedback form. So on all of the big signs that you see around the convention in the lower portion, there is a QR code, and you can use that. And basically, it's one form. You sort of pick which thing you're doing. Hey, I'm giving feedback on the president's dinner, and then you can provide it. And so it's a single form. It's CHEAconvention.com/eval. If you want to go to it, as well as we'll have a button right on the homepage for the evaluation. And but all the signage, we'll have that on the lower right corner. So yeah, I think that's everything. We're super excited. It's we're just churning through everything we can on registration. Yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt, Brian, but Travis, it feels like there's something really important missing to what Brian just talked.
You know what? I think I know what that is. I mean,
I got to come with it.
Let me tell you this. Let's just get to the real information everybody kind of really wants is where's the hospitality?
Exactly. Are we having hospitality?
Yes. Are we having hospitality suites, and where would they be located?
We are having hospitality suites. Yeah, I'm sure nobody would have made their way there had we have not let everything up.
Yeah, they would have figured this out.
Like it's going to be a surprise.
Yeah.
Right?
So the hospitality suites. The hospitality suites are all going to be on the 3rd and 4th floor. For the various districts. We are in the process right now of getting all the ring numbers. We were intending to have some signage available, some big signage. However, just based on when the Marriott could get us the room numbers, we may not be able to have a big poster board. But what we're going to do is we're going to print out a single sheet, and then we're going to give it to each of the hospitality suites so they can have it. So, for example, if you show up the one, you'll know where everybody else is. Exactly. And then the other thing we'll do on the right on CHEA.com, CHEAconvention.com, just like right next to the evaluation form button, we'll put a big button there as well. So if you just went to the homepage on your phone, CHEAconvention.com, the very first or second thing will be a button to the hospitality suites. And so we'll have that there as well. So we are having 3rd and 4th floor. It's going to be a great time, and I think we got 14 of them all up.
Yes, sir.
And just looking forward to it for some great socializing after hours.
Yeah, and meeting all the other elks there and having a good time. Make sure, guys, that you go ahead and you represent your lodges and you represent elkdom. And with that being said, the best way to do that is some merchandise. You know what I mean? Get good shirts on, for good wear.
Wear a shirt on Friday?
Yes.
Dan, let take that. Take the wheel side.
Let's talk about some merchandise. And I want to start by saying congratulations and thank you for being in the proper uniform.
I'm excited. By the way, the extra large, that's much, much better now that I'm not wearing 3 shirts. First
We're all on the same page. I'm glad it fits better.
Yeah.
I
am stress eating right now because of the convention.
All right, so we do have the red shirts. Like, here, show you guys what the back of it looks like. All right, so this is a really cool red shirt. It's just a special edition for the convention that we're selling. We do have the V-neck cut for mostly for ladies. Some men do like the V-cut, but we try to remind them that it is for ladies. Then we have our black and blue CHEA convention T-shirts, both in ladies and men's cuts for that.
And again, you don't have to buy one versus the other. You're more than
you can buy multiple, one of each. We have some nice outfits for the ladies. We've got polos, golf towels, some small to large size glasses.
This baggy.
And that bag is a beautiful 2-bottle wine bag. It's insulated. No, the glass does not come with it. That's just there's a separator or divider inside it. It's attached by Velcro, so you can pull that out if you don't want to use it for wine or whatever. But
and if you love pins, I think this 75th convention pin is epic.
Now I'm going to tell you about it. So you want to?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
So these are truly limited supply based on our registration numbers and whatnot. So if you do not have one, you need to try and get them as quickly as possible when you get there, because I know that.
Yeah,
I absolutely 100%. There is no question. We will run out.
I'll be surprised, depending on the number of check-ins on Tuesday, that we don't sell out on Tuesday. If there was that much limitation on the inventory that we have left. So we did a little road show We went to all the Orange Coast District Lodges, and it was a successful tour. We did well. Everybody liked what we had out there, so I'm sure you're all going to like what you see when you come out. And we're right next to registration. We're in the same room. We're just right around.
And there's a ton of vendors there. It's going to be great. And also all the committee chair tables are also right in that same room. So everything's going to be super. It's going to be nice. You walk into the marquee room and you're able to go see all the committee chairs. Ask about, if you have questions about scholarships, you can go ask about that. You have questions about the drug awareness program, you can go ask about that. Like everything's going to be right there in the marquee room, and all your questions that aren't handled in the session, answered right.
Yeah, non-stop customer service.
That's good. That's good. I like it. Yeah, guys. So I do know we were talking about moving on up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You got to know that. That's
Moving on up, guys.
We do have Moving On Up. Moving On Up, we stopped ticket sales on the 30th, like we talked about, and it is time to do our drawing.
Okay.
We kind
Do you want to explain to them what the Moving On for the people that didn't see our other effort? Sure, different case.
So Moving On Up is an opportunity for somebody to move their standard room to a studio suite for the period between the 7th and the 10th of convention. So you're moving from a regular room to the suite. It's going to be nice. Can't use it for hospitality, but you can use it for your stay.
Yeah, which is good. I think it's good.
And so, it's great. We had 18 participants with about 45 tickets. So your chances are actually pretty good compared to most things. And the buy-in was $20.
Yeah.
And some people bought 5 tickets. We had one person I think who bought about 10 tickets. And great, and bought 10 tickets.
Yeah.
But if you're staying there like 3 days,
Yeah, and you upgrade that up. You're still winning.
All right, so we have the official drawing drum that we're going to use. Here we go. Welcome to Newport. This is.
Oh yeah. So I actually got one, but then you're gonna have to go ahead and pick this up.
You, I did. I'm really nervous as handling this. Antique.
This is our
hand slice.
This is our beautiful good of the order pad that we use.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nothing but the best in Newport Harbor. Remember, they're from Newport Harbor. I'm from St. Anne. I don't know.
All right, here. Why not do this? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold it up. That way there's no.
All right. I'm just mixing them up right now.
Yep. And so what we did is we actually. Yes.
All right.
We actually set the ticket numbers out to everybody before this drawing is done.
Oh, no.
Everybody's. Okay, so go ahead and
Here we go.
Basically,
Drum roll.
putting my hand into a bedpan. All right. It is ticket number 152705.
let's see who that is.
152705.
705.
Get that up there. You
Is.
see that there, guys?
All right. And I apologize if I mispronounced this person's name. Courtney Lynn Quirco.
All right.
So congratulations. We'll make it real small so that she's aware of what's going on. 705, right?
705.
So winner.
Winner, man.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Now that we're moving on up, I put this up. Yeah, go ahead and get that. Making it nervous. Okay. Well, guys, now that we've then moved on up, I can't wait to see everybody at convention. I think the information was great on this episode for everybody.
Yeah, I just want to take a moment, and I want to thank both you guys for doing this. I called sort of last minute. It's like, hey, let's do this. And then especially to this bonus episode, I think I gave you less than 6 hours notice.
Okay.
So thanks a lot for that as well.
Good. Yes, yeah. Glad to be here. Definitely. No, glad to be here. And I like all the feedback that we've been getting from the other videos too as well. So it was a good call. Good call.
Yep.
It is. All right. So with that being said,
thank you, and we'll see you in just a couple days in Anaheim.
Yeah, safe travels to Anaheim, and we'll see you next week.
we'll see you in Anaheim. And remember, charity, justice, brotherly love, forever continue to kindness.